This is Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, and I'm here today to show you how to make this really cute little spinner card. If I can get it to spin. There we go. It looks really complicated, but it's not. It's a really easy thing to do, so I'm going to show you today how to do that. I've started on my card already, so I've got a Whisper White card base, and then I've started out with a soft sky, and I stamped a few butterflies from the Polka Dot Pieces stamp set in Melon Mambo. And then I've got my word window punch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this cardstock in here, and I'm going to kind of line up almost to the edge, but not quite. And I've punched it all the way in just so that I'm going to be even all the way across. And I'm going to punch it a few times, just overlapping a little bit, and then at the end making sure that I'm, there we go. Normally that'd be easier to get in and out of the punch, but I was trying to save some time on the video, and I've already added my little pearls. I've also added them to the flower here that I'm going to punch out with the 1 3/8 inch circle. And just because I don't have the scalloped, but we make do with what we have. So there I have my flower punched out. I've also made some grass that I'm going to run across the bottom, and I've cut it with the fringe scissors, which you can also do with paper snips, and then I sponged it a little just because I like that extra little dimension that it gives when you sponge a little ink on something. I tend to make them just a little bit too big because I'd rather make it too big and snip off than make it too small and have an extra edge showing that I don't want. So here you can see I've got too much. So I'm just going to flip it over and then trim it off from the back. So there you go. Now we have our grass. Looks like I've also got a little bit of a bump in my word window, but you can get that out with the snips. Now, in order to put this onto the thing and make it go back and forth, you're going to need one of our Stampin' Dimensionals, and that fits right there into the hole. And then you put a penny on the other side. That gives it the weight. That's what will make it spin back and forth. I kind of got to play with it a little bit. It takes some time for it to kind of, because the Stampin' Dimensionals are kind of octagonal, and so they'll have to wear off a little bit the points. But once the points are weared off, then it spins a little easier. Anyway, we're going to then attach this onto our card base. And I gave it the dimensionals again in the corners because I want to leave room for that penny to be able to slide back and forth. And there you have it. And then I went ahead and I went to stamp the inside. And of course I made a huge mess. Who hasn't done that? Gotten all the way to the end of their card and then made a mess. So I kind of looked at it and I thought, oh, what am I going to do with that? So I decided to stamp it again and then mat it with the blue that I have on the front. So that way it'll look like I did this on purpose. Like I was trying to color coordinate the inside of the card with the outside of the card, and just put it right over the top. And there. Now they're none the wiser. They think I did it on purpose. There you go. Enjoy today's card. Thanks.